Okay, so I'm on to my second video. Whoop! Okay, so I thought in this video, because a couple of people have asked me, that I would actually tell you why I chose the name Wolves and Wild Water. I'm going to get this really wrong as well. So it's actually from a passage that I read, and I'll read it out to you in a second. But it's a passage that I read on a blog that I was reading about a topic that I was interested in at the time, and still interested in. And it really resonated with me because there are a lot of people out there, is the best way of putting it. And sometimes it can really feel like you're a bit alone, and you're not really sure where you can turn. On one side, you have the wolves, very often in sheep's clothing, and the other side, you have the unknown wild water that could take you anywhere, and you have to kind of navigate through the middle and keep going. And so that was the first part of it. It's kind of a threefold, if I'm honest with you, because the second thing was purely I since separating from my husband, I really got back into my outdoor pursuits. I was very outdoorsy as a child, tomboy, had four brothers, and when I first moved, I live in Devon, and when I first moved to Devon, I started surfing, early 20s. Loved being in the water. I'm a Pisces. We'll go on to that another time. But literally just loved being in the water. Spent all my time outside. I'm not really. I have a television, but I don't have a TV license. A bit of Netflix here and there, but I don't really watch TV. I'd rather be out or reading. I am that girl. And so in a way, it was like the dual-edged sort of it was, sort of very out into nature, wild nature. I wouldn't say I'm massively into animals, to be fair. I don't mind animals, obviously. Everybody loves animals, but I love the wildness of the wolf and the what it represents, and obviously water. I love, so that again, really resonated with me. So yeah. So I mean that was the second thing, and then. As I was saying to you, the original, if I could read you the original clip where I got the saying from, bear with me 1 second. Should have really got this up quicker, shouldn't I? It was really talking about, it was actually talking about love. And you'll probably see on my blog, I do cover love quite a lot because I think it's an evolving thing, and I think that it is very misunderstood. I think there are so many different types of love, and a lot of people have said this. There's so many different types of love, and we use. I can't remember who said this. There was a phrase. Somebody said something about there's so many different words for snow and water, yeah, and its different forms. So snow when it's I'm being really unscientific. You know what I'm saying? Water, rain, ice. I'm totally waffling, but do you see what I mean? Yet we have love in so many different forms, in so many different formats for so many different types of people and scenarios, and yet we still use the one word. No wonder we're all confused. Yeah. I mean, yeah. This was talking about it was a blog that was talking, a particular blog topic talking about love. It was a lady called Brooke Hampton, and she was saying, I'll direct quote here. I like stormy nights and full moons. I like wolves and wild water. I like to wander and I like adventures. I like unpredictable kisses and conversations full of unexpected truth. I like things that have the soul. They make me feel free. And that so resonated with me. That it's literally just me, everything in there, I like the freedom. I love the freedom. I love unpredictability. To me, that is really, like sums up romance: the wildness, the freeness, the unpredictability. And that for me is a major part of romantic love. You know, and experiencing all those different wild, extremes together, as well as all the the everyday stuff. I'll cover this in another video. But yeah, so that's basically threefold why the site is called So Wolves and Wild Water. So yeah, so the phrase, the fact that it's to do with the love phrase, the fact that at the time I was going through a lot and trying to figure out who was real and who was not, and my journey and being stuck between, well, at the time, what felt like a big rock and a hard place, and then obviously just the very basics of my love of wild and my water obsession. Can't go near water without getting in, let's face it. So yeah, so that's why it's called that. Hope that was interesting. Speak to you soon.